You got different music? What you doing? You ain't ready.
Woo-wee! Stangling with John in the house on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. Oh boy, what a phenomenal day.
I
What
mean, you can't call it if you set up for London's close range from what we did yesterday, the range that we were using, you can never be wrong today. Today was
I'm telling you what, man. I killed it last night. I killed it in pre-market. Got a little piece on the afternoon messing around. I got bored. I know I said I was done, but got a little bored. So I took a little small trade.
and that's really interesting right there because we talked about the volatility that we're going to have this week, and just to be mindful of the risks that we're going to take this week. You know,
Everybody should have been ready. I know I was ready. I was ready. I mean, game face on. I couldn't have executed any better. Everything planned out to the T. I mean, man, let's get to the charts. I mean, I don't know what else to say, John.
mm-mm.
I mean, it just keeps doing what we say it's going to do because knowing where price is headed is our edge. It's staying on trading.
Well, let, let's
What? Prove me wrong, John. Prove me wrong.
absolutely not.
Let's go to the chart. Show it. Show it how I'm wrong. Let's go.
Let's start with the yearly, how we always do. The yearly is our friend right here. We saw the buying going on last week. Save the banks. They saved the banks. Banks started selling off here, right? On the ninth. Boom, big drop. Oh, we're gonna save the banks. Started buying. Everybody started buying. Why? Because the Feds basically are supporting the market. That's the bottom line is they're gonna support the market. They're gonna support the rich. We're not the rich, but we're trying to get there.
The market ain't going away, guys. It
Uh-uh.
ain't going. The end of the world is not coming. Don't believe all that crap on Twitter,
Twitter,
YouTube.
TikTok. I mean, we have all those things too, but we don't say that the market's coming down.
No.
Trade a setup and let us know how.
Set up, man. If you had the setup, ooh wee.
All right.
Mm.
Let's discuss some things on this chart on the yearly. Besides the fact that this is very, it's looking very bullish actually right now. So anyway, that's besides the fact because we really don't care about what it looks here, but we care what it did on days. This is the day where the bank sold off from right here. Today we claimed that we took that price out right here at the high, right? This day right here is the day the Feds had their meeting. Right here. This is Fed meeting day. Remember, they were getting testimonial to the Senate. For what? Who knows? Because they ain't say anything. They literally repeat the same thing over and over again. It's
I
really
mean, sounds like somebody I just got rid of.
it's like news.
They just keep repeating the same thing over and over.
It's like news. Now, I want to go to a chart that we kind of reflected on this weekend. And this is the reason why I was very bullish with the price action that I was doing today at the lows. First, we got to find it though. Where is this drop? Right here. I want you guys to take a look at this big drop right here. This is the meeting right here. It started at 9. I think it was before 9 actually. They
Is that
just
the bank? Is that the bank or the
no.
next day?
That is the Feds. This is Fed day right here. Testimonial to the Senate. They didn't start to 10. They didn't start this to 10. So on this day, they didn't start to 10. Look at 9 o'clock what they did. Right? Look at the low of this candle. This is when it started. After it started, it was trying to come back to it, right? But I want you to see the price of this candle. This candle's low is 11. This candle's low is 11. Now we're going to go into today's price action, right? We're going to go into today's price action because remember, this sell off here was them selling something that was happening. But was there a reason for the market to come down? Absolutely not. They use it for them in order for them to take profit. Basically, just, hey, we're going to tank the market, anticipating whatever they anticipate, which is nothing because he didn't say anything. We're going to today with those lines. Take for granted. This is 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart, right? And look how we are. Closed below, closed above, held.
Yep.
Back right here.
Yep.
Now, I was looking at a 30-minute, and if you look at this, let's look at a 30-minute, right? Let's be mindful what this did. Wow, that was a so we shot up, right? We shot up to the highs, which this was a awesome move up. Like it just went into the open. Now into New York's open. Once we hit the highs and we hit that range, 26 was okay. Let's take profit, and you might have a runner, and if it continue to do this move up, sure. But once it starts coming below 26, you're out of this trade.
Yeah, 27. That move. Matter of fact, this push up on that second candle right there, I was getting out on this candle.
I got
on
out.
That push
My
up.
last one got out at 29. And let's go back to the London close.
Posted the chart in the room. So
I think this range is a little bit off. I don't know why. Might be off on this chart a little bit. Let me. Oh, because it's MES. That's what it was. There we go. Here goes all levels I was looking at. This is the range.
But for me, this morning, as soon as it hit that range, as soon as it hit up there, that I was done. As soon as it hit the area 51 up there, for me, that the play was over. Especially going into New York Open, I didn't want to give it too much time after New York Open.
Right here we had. So let's go. Let's go on the yearly on MES so we can see some. At the open, right? We went up to 21. This was 21 right here. This is the halfback of this candle, right? And this is a 2-hour halfback right here. It doesn't matter. This is kind of like a take profit area for them because of the move up, aggravated move up, right? Now, like I said, we're going to an area of where they're going to correct themselves. This sell-off was supposed to be corrected in this days right here. So we were literally supposed to hold this halfback and take off. So realistically, this move was supposed to occur here. This is the banks coming out with their nonsense. And what does the market do? They say, hey, you know what? You guys want to do this? Let's make the feds pay. They want to sell it off. Why? Because it literally scared the market in thinking that, hey, if this goes really bad, the feds might pivot and say, hey, we're not going to cut any more interest rates. Then during this day right here, Europe came out and said, hey, we're going 0.50 basis point.
Yep.
And that created this move up thinking that, hey, wait a minute, they're bailing out the banks. They just, on Friday, they took out $300 billion to bail out these banks. They don't bail out you and I. They will never bail us out. They bailed out these banks, right?
No free dinner, huh?
They bailed out the banks. And then you have the sense of, oh, they're bailing out the banks. And they're taking out money. Wait a minute. How are they fighting inflation? If you're putting money back in the system that you were supposed to be taking out, that means that this is going to carry on. This is going to continue. So guess what? Interest rates are going to continue. That's literally what the sentiment is. Interest rates are going to continue. How's the market going to make money? They're going to send it to the highs and sell the highs. Now, if you're going to stop interest rates, increase in interest rates, then we'll let the market come down and we'll take profit and we'll buy the lows. That's literally what they want. They want to buy the lows.
It don't matter. They're going to they'll buy the low or they'll sell the high.
Well, that's the thing that they want the market to really come down. They know what price they want it at. And I think
yes.
200. Yes. They keep telling people This is the funny part. Big banks telling you price should be at 3,200. That's where they want to buy. They're telling you this. EP what do I say all the time? Um EPA or whatever it's called. Wait, I'm getting
No, hang on a minute. My mind just went blank
yeah, I
too.
went blank too. I don't know what happened there.
It's the percentage of the
Return on investment, whatever.
right, right.
But whatever, I'll think about it later. Anyway, that
Not
price
important.
should,
Yeah.
that price should be at 3,500. Going into earnings, it's probably gonna be lower. But the thing is that if you're putting money back in the system and everybody's gonna be able to have money and you're not fighting inflation, the scenario is going to continue. They're not ready to drop the market. They're not ready to drop the market. So if the feds are literally saying, hey, we're going to put money back into the market or into banks to support them, that literally says that you're not gonna stop interest rates. So if interest rates are still gonna increase, I think price will still go up because they're gonna make money on the upside of this. Anytime it goes up, they're gonna sell it and make money.
Oh, PE ratio, wasn't it?
PE ratio, yes, that's where it is. PE ratio got hit at 3,500 from last quarter, right down here. We got 3,500. Boom. What they do? They buy it. They bought it up. Why? Because interest rates aren't ready to stop. They aren't ready. They aren't ready to stop increasing interest rates. So the fact that they were possibly with this bank thing, they were going to let this drop. We were going to see a huge drop, but everything's pointing to them saying no, they're not going to stop the hikes. So if they're going to continue the hikes, it's going to continue to go up. Realistically, the market will continue to go up because they're going to make money on the sells on the top side when they really want to buy at the low side. Remember, the drop is going to be fast, and they're ready to buy. So they don't care about this up and down. They're going to sell the highs and they're going to buy the lows. Think about that. Anyway, let's go back to the chart. That's why realistically on that 30-minute, I was telling you guys, or 2 hour, I was telling you guys that A11. And then right here, when this consolidated like this, and we had the 7 a.m. candle, we got 11 a.m. candle, and London's close did not sell this. This thing's about to hit 50. Look at it. Target's all the way up there. Anyway, the fact that this consolidated and I said, hey, look, they're consolidating, they're buying. It's the same chart, nothing's changed. And look at New York's range. We went all the way to the top side and almost broke out. But look how it pulled back. So what literally is this? This is like a dip buy right here for them. Why? Because we were above Stangham line on every time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we never broke it. All you had to do is just wait on it. Just wait, wait, wait. Look at it. And I told you guys, this is going to have a lot of whipping back and forth because of the volatility that's going to happen. Like we haven't had these moves to the upside. So what's the possibility that this is going to start squeezing? It's very strong. So be careful selling this. And I kept selling, do not sell this. And I said, hey, above 11, we have nothing but a ride up because there's nothing there. There's literally nothing there from that sell off. Like literally, look, this move up, there's nothing there. They bought it all the way up, right? And then they sold it straight down. This is less than 2 hours. They sold this straight down that day. It was like, oh, the at the open, boom, tank. So think about it. They have nothing but orders to take out. So if it didn't get traded as it should, they're gonna continue to grind and take those orders.
So what
Because
happened the last 2 days? We went up two
yep,
days. We did the
yep,
counter move. We
yep.
did we did the counter move.
And now they're positioning themselves into the feds right here. So it could go tomorrow. We could have just almost the same thing as today and have something like this into that Fed decision. See what they do, and when they do, look at last time that they did an increase. Let's go back to yearly. This is the last time they did an increase. Do it? No, no, no. Hey, has it been that long? No, it hasn't. Remember we said they left New York behind. I mean, they left London behind. It's on a 4 hour. You can see it. Here it goes. Last time they did this kind of scenario was right here. Right here. This is the candle that they did. They left London's closed at the lows and took off. This is the last time the Fed meeting was there. This is February 1st. This was the increase. Boom, shot up to the highs. And then guess what? We return right back to London's close. So, so think about the scenario of today.
Toot, toot.
So think about the scenario of today. Where's London's close? Right here.
At the low.
Where will we be tomorrow? At the highs.
We'll be at the highs.
So the possibility to come back down here is very strong to come back into the meeting and then shoot up like a rocket to come right back to this area. They position themselves very heavy here. This was a lot of trading going on for a lot of
A lot, man. Last night, I think I counted like we were at the highs of Asia like 8 or 10 hours last night.
They positioned themselves during that time. This is positioned completely. In case the market doesn't like what they say, it will bounce here. It will hit here and bounce. Or this is the end point. Like when we go all the way to the highs, we will come back here, and this will be a bounce point. This will be a very important.
Or the save. What we talk about, the save.
And think about it. Today, we always say is we go above 4,000 or a whole number. Where could we possibly go?
40 points up.
40. Look at today. Everything you had. If you had a little checklist, say, think it in your head. Hey, this is long.
Man, just think if you just bought the low and held for 40 when it crossed 4,000.
I ain't gonna lie. I bought 20. 25. I covered on this move up, and then I told Dobbs. I said, "Yo, I can't trade this. I gotta even work." I said, I can't trade this.
Yeah, I didn't trade any of that down there.
I bought it again before I left, and I said, well, I don't want to leave an order there. My phone was acting up with the hotspot and the Wi-Fi. And I mean, I took it for a little bit, and then, I mean, I think I covered on this candle on the way up, and I had like 11 again. And I was like, well, I'll risk.
Play was there, though. Yeah. Play was there. Just off of that thesis alone, just that one thing.
Yeah. I mean, if it was really like set up for that, realistically.
Low, higher low, higher low. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Man, oh man. Let me show you. 1, 2. What happens after 3?
First. And I told him, I called out. I said, I'm not going to be able to trade this. It's just going to take off into the close. It's going to take off, and I'm not. It's definitely the same scenario that always
check. Next play. Check.
And I bet you this one, you go on a small time frame, it's just like ripping up. It's ripping up. It's not necessarily even like going against you. Like once it started ripping.
Oh yeah, look at it. Hugging the line.
And this. See, that's why I hate like when I leave work at 2, because I told Dobbs, I said, yo, that's the worst time when this thing's about to break out and it does this kind of movement. It's just the price. You could probably see the dime. You could imagine how the dime was, because these are 3-minute candles that it just kept going.
But I feel you could put an order here, John, and let it run. Just let it run the end of the day.
I bought it here, and then my Wi-Fi, my phone was dying. That's when I called you. I said, "Yo, Dobbs,
just let it run till you get to the house."
I said, "I gotta get a new phone. And I have a new phone." I said, "I'm going back to Apple. I'm not buying their stock, but I'm buying Apple. They're too expensive.
Oh,
too expensive. When the market drops, I buy some Apple.
Oh man,
not right now. Anyway, that was a good move. Now, take it for granted. Look what they did as well. London's close range, and look at our range. It's still tight. This is not London. This is not our range. Our range ends right here, in fact, around this area. So is it much of a range?
But we do have end of day range, which we haven't talked much about. Yeah. Probably haven't talked to anybody about it that's in the room right now, other than Legacy. But we do have end of day range. From 12 noon to end of day. So you can take that range and play off of it. I'm just going to play the range from day before. Everything's still in effect for me. I'm not changing anything, John. I can't. I'm winning. I can't change what I'm doing.
Today was a good day, but if you set up and you saw the play
setup, man, that setup is killer. Setup is killing it.
Yep.
And we're getting some in the room that are confused. They're like, we're wrong on direction. Guys, keep setting up. Look at the setup. Look what it's doing at the setup on the lines. We're showing you what it's doing at area 51. That's your breakouts. I
And look,
mean,
it still has 52 up here to the high side. Like this was really ripping overnight. Right here, hit. I told Dobbs, I said, oh, it's going 95, 95 area, 96 here. Boom. Like literally.
mm-hmm.
And then into London, when you saw this above here, and then London opened and it did this.
Oh, it was straight by out of London.
Yeah, once you got London above 96, it was just literally like, yo, take 24. And I said it in the chat, 24 and 96. And I also said early in the morning, we get above 11.
You know what? I think we said it on the recap yesterday.
Yeah, we covered all that stuff in the recap.
Mm.
I repeated this morning. I said, if we get above 11, this thing is going to rip. Like it's
Fire.
gonna
Let us burn. I mean, we've been burning since January. Let us burn. We on fire, John.
It is what it is right now.
We are on fire.
See, holds 13 right here where it held. And when I was talking about that 13, it's the low of this candle. The low of this candle is very important because this was the high and this was a profit taking candle. So remember, let's go back to it. This thing gapped up, major gap up. The close yesterday was what? Boom, right here, right? About here.
Mm-hmm.
Our close was around 96. Not even, no, it was less than that. It was around here.
No, you're not there. You're not there. Back.
Hold on. Let me go on a 5 minute. I hate doing the big.
You're on the wrong time.
Here. This one it closed. 4.
What, at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, I'm wrong. Let me go back. I'm sorry.
I tried to tell you, but you don't listen.
I'm hard headed.
Hard headed, man. You hard headed.
Right. 1600, right? We closed right here. So, what we did at the end was kind of mimic the same thing. And this is yesterday running into the close. But what it did was it kept moving upward yesterday. The close was right here at 85ish, right? So what are people doing at the open up here? 85, and we're going to 30. That's literally
They're gonna take profit.
Yeah, 50 points.
Wouldn't you? If I was in at 85 and it went to 30,
yep,
that's almost 50 points. Would you not take profit? If you don't, something wrong.
So think of the scenario, right?
You got some serious issues on bag holding.
And then there's this scenario at the open, everybody's shorting it for that gap, right? Options are short for that gap, right?
Yep. Let's get it.
And the thing is that you have two markets still trading, two big markets. You got London, you got New York. So what do I say? I say, hey, wait for London's close.
Absolutely. Do not trade the open or New York, guys, until London closes.
If you're in the play, you're good. If you
got the low of 6 a.m. or Asia low, you're good.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're chasing. Yeah, you're gonna get burnt.
Yeah, you're chasing the top. Now, let me get rid of this.
Now, let me reiterate. London close is 10:30 Central Time, 11:30 Eastern Time. That's the time that we calculate. I don't care if it closes any other time. I don't care. That's what we calculate on the candles that we see.
So I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff. And then you tell me what London did. Because yesterday they didn't do this. And I said, hey, London did not sell. This is very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous what London did. Let's take all this stuff out of here.
Look at that fish hook, John. Ooh, look at that fish hook, man.
I told you. I said you're gonna look. It's gonna look like a Nike swoosh for you.
Just do it. Just do it.
I was trying to beat him to it.
Where's Ricky?
Yeah. Oh, Ricky. That's the whole number going to 40. That's Ricky.
That's right. That's Ricky. That's Ricky. That's one thing Ricky listened to. I'm glad he's all the time on top of the. Hey guys, remember whole number. We going to 40. Good chance of going to 40.
Now take a look at this. This is London's close range, right? Right. Now, if you're looking at this at the day and you're like, yo, why didn't we break the low and get to 151? Why we're not going down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Is it a sell?
no,
Huh?
I don't know. I
No,
don't
it ain't a sell there. If
know.
we ain't breaking
I don't know.
area 51. Shit.
We didn't break the halfback of it, but look at it. Look what it did. High, low, halfback.
Mm-hmm. And it
So
didn't fail. It didn't do what it was
look
supposed
at
to do.
the Singham line.
Yep.
Were they selling or were they buying here? See, that's the point. That if it comes off the highs, what they do, they take profit. They took profit, and they're like, well, we're going to position ourselves for a long to come back here to buy some more.
So now I'm going to show you market shift, structure break right here. Took out short-term high. We got a low. We got a high.
We got halfback.
And we got halfback.
Very dangerous.
That's how you read the chart, guys.
Let's go on. Let's do one more thing. Let's do the 2 hour because I put up a chart, but I want to get rid of stuff off the chart so we don't have too much things on it. So you guys could see it on a bigger. Remember, you're trading what the big boys are doing. You guys are big people right now. That's where it is. They're big people. You don't need all this mumbo jumbo and prices that we have. We just use it to have it there. But look at the. Let's go to 2 hour and see what it did. For one, we're breaking out from this high. Right here, when it flipped right here, and I put this chart up, that they were doing something to hold this up. Everybody was short right here into those,
Mm-hmm.
but they were not selling. When London did not hit the low, I literally said, yo, I think I called Dobbs. I said, Dobbs, London is not selling. And I said in the chat, I said, they're doing the opposite of what they did yesterday. They're positioning themselves to sell at the high and bring it back down here. And it's
Mm-hmm.
a big high. It's 2 hour chart, right?
Yep.
Look what they did. This is the same
Low,
thing.
high, halfback.
It's literally what Dobbs just did. This is 5 a.m. candle, right?
Low,
This is 9,
high,
right?
halfback.
This is a 9 a.m. candle. This is a 11. Guess what? 4 hours ended right there. This is a new candle. So if you take that in consideration, low, right? 5 a.m. High was 7 a.m. High 9 a.m. Low 11 a.m. Why in going into 1300 are we above this halfback? Why weren't we? If
If
we
it was
were,
a sell-off,
yeah,
we'd have
we
done
should have
been
been
here.
under. Yeah, we should have been under here.
Exactly.
So you got to put that all in perspective. That
Stangum line too.
yeah,
Look at it.
that what we use literally when you see these orange boxes on the chart, they're not magical boxes. They're just trying to see a bigger time frame on a smaller time frame. So if you go to a smaller time frame, right? Let's do a smaller time frame. I just do a 30-minute. I don't do
So
nothing.
John just showed you we trade time, not price.
Yes, that's the whole.
He just showed you. We got some in the room don't understand where entries are. You're getting killed. We trade time, and he just showed you exactly.
So this box right here is the low.
And that's specifically for smooth because he asked about, hey, I'm getting killed.
So
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think even Tangleweb said he's been crossed up on direction.
this is 5 a.m.
Y'all
Now
need to listen, pay attention right here in this area, in this
this is
video.
5 a.m. This is half of that time. This is 2 hour candle right here, done. Right? The next 2 hour candle, this is 9 a.m. at the highs. This is a new 4 hour candle. The next 2 hours is right here. So if we were below this next 2 hours, which we started holding down here at 10, look, everything worked out. Even when you go back to the chart, you don't need all the mumbo jumbo. You don't need to go look at where we're going. We do that for direction, where it's going. But look what they did. Why weren't we under this price right here? If we were under this price, guess where we'll go? We'll go 5 a.m. to go see the low because that's the low of a 4 hour candle. So if I go 4 hours, you see right now, boom, right there. Look at the 4 hour. Oh, wait, that ain't it. This one. Wait. Now I'm kind of confused because
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. It's
yeah,
up there.
see, and that's why it's hard because you're not trading this time frame. Look right here. Nope, I'm wrong
Right
again.
there.
Okay, right here. This is it.
Yep.
This is the 5 a.m. candle. Look what it did. What did we do? We held the highs, and boom, we broke out. Look at here. Held the highs. Boom, broke out. They were on breakout mode. Why? Another key
Did
that
we
we
not
tell
say
you.
that early this morning? We were in bracket. I know I did. I know you did.
Well, why were we in breakout mode, Dobbs?
Above Area 51.
There you go.
Area
So
51
from
of
the morning, I
Asia.
said,
We
do not
above.
look for sell this. We are above area 151. I literally said it as I came in the chat. I said, hey, we're above area
We
151.
both said it.
This is not a
Do
sell.
not sell.
I even
I
said at the end
I
of
don't
the day.
think I said that. I think you was like, "Hey guys, be caught. Don't be selling this."
No, I
But
said
I was like, I reiterated, "Hey, we are in breakout mode, guys."
they were looking to squeeze this thing as high as possible into the feds. And we have to correct ourselves. Look where our targets are at up here.
We had price that needed fixing.
Yes.
We've been talking about it for a
Look,
week.
we're above the 4 hour too. Look, the same low. This 4 hours. It's 4 hours. I did a little class with Michael, and it was on chat, and I told him, I say, hey, like when it does this, and we get above these lows, we're literally gonna go sweep this high. Now, do we have to sweep the high? No.
Nope.
It's direction.
It's direction.
Now, is that your target? No. It's
Nope.
direction.
What's our target? 5 to 10 points.
Yes, every time. And I said it.
5 to 10 points is our target, guys
Now I put in the chat.
and gals.
I put in the chat. I said, hey, 1020, 1025. We get above 10 to we hold 1025. Look right here. This is the halfback. Literally this price right here. I was like, yo, we hold this price. It's going up. It's going to 26.
Well,
No,
there's the entry, guys. Halfback.
yeah,
Look
right here.
there.
Look, it was the
Plain,
only halfback.
plain as day. There's the entry. You're struggling on entries right there. It's
The only
halfback.
halfback. Look,
Low,
I got
high. Listen, low, high, halfback. What do you expect after halfback? You expect on a low, high halfback is entry. We expect to go high and sweep.
yes. So look, as soon as we held this, I said, yo, we hold this low right here, which I said 13 just to be, stern. But look, once we held that low, and which was the halfback of 7 a.m., everything matched up.
Oh, everything matched up.
So,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
so look, we swept this candle. Did we trade underneath? No. Look,
Nope.
we kept hitting the highs. And I was like, well, we get above this candle. This thing is going to just rip. But when we got above it, and I knew it was going to do it. I knew it was going to do it into when I couldn't. I told Dobbs, I said, I'm not going to be able to trade this. I said, I'm not. I'm going to be able to get a little bit on it, but I'm not going to be able to get this big move up. And it happens. But
you got to be okay with it, guys.
Yes.
You got to be okay with it. Get
like
your points that you can and do it again tomorrow.
Yep. It's going to happen again. It happens. You know why we know about this? Because they do it all the time.
Yep.
Not random. The market's not random. This happens literally all the time. All the time. So we're not selling into this because it's breaking out. All the time frame said breaking out. I said it this morning. I said, hey, the 15 minute was warming up. This thing was just taking off. Look at it overnight. Look at that. I mean, breakout mode from yesterday. Look at this. Today, pull back. And then boom. Look at the 30 minute when it started developing.
Don't believe that crap out there that you can't know, guys. You can know. It's a bunch of hogwash. What we say in the South is a bunch of hogwash, a bunch of slop.
I mean, it is what it is, Dob. It was a good day.
Awesome day.
Now, tomorrow we got the feds. So if you're, like I said, lower your risk at this time. I said that on Saturday with the video. I said, listen, it's going to get volatile to a point that's going to have you up and down. And you're going to be like, I don't know where it's headed. But I say, use the keys that we have. Use the Stingham line. Use time. Use whatever you can to let's do a 30 minute. Let's do a 30 minute on because I couldn't even trade us. I lost my internet. I was so mad. At 1 o'clock, you could just pick price. Just pick price here. Let's pick some prices. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. And then let's go on a small time frame.
Good grief. You had an hour and a half down there to get that price.
Let's small time frame. Oh, staying in line. Oh, wait a minute, we're long. Maybe you're late to this. Oh, we're long here. I mean, this is 5 points.
But
This
if you're late, you know the direction. Low, high,
yeah.
halfback. Enter on the halfback, on the pullback.
And then you know that I put in the chat. I said, "Yo, we're going 26." Like 26 was a perfect target for everybody. This move is, hey, let me leave a runner. The almost the same thing that we did at the open. Let's leave a runner. Guess what that runner paid today? 27. You got all the way to 40 something. That's
Mm,
13 more points. So
mm.
if you could get that right there, look, let's see. Was there any struggle to get back under 27? And we say, hey, it goes below this 27, get out of it, right? It pulled back a little bit. Does it get me out? Does it get me out? Nope. Woof. Big move up. And we had a target up there. We had a target. At the end of the day, were you okay? Were you okay with another? Yes, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get this runner to upside as well, just the way we've been getting them to the downside. When this is the toughest market too. So when the market strains out and we start going this, when we start going like this, you're gonna be like, this is too easy. Right now, you got this market. This is the market we're in right now. And if you guys conquer this market, when the market gets plain as sight, everything that we teach is gonna be like, this can't be that easy. This can't be how the market moves. All you have to do is be mindful of certain times during the year that we will literally tell you when you have to be cautious of the market, and during the month as well. When we got to be cautious of what the market's going to do, and that's it. The rest of the time, you're going to be like, this is too easy. This is way too easy. And you get, how many days were like this, Dobbs, that we were just like, this thing just isn't stopping.
Well, I'm telling you.
Like 200 points, it wasn't stopping like this. This is not even 80 points today, like barely 80 points, but they were like 300 point days. Like maybe like two, like out of a whole week, you get a 300 point day. And you used to be like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy. And then you had the opposite. So those sell-off days, you get 300 point days on the days after those sell-off days.
Mm-hmm.
But the way we set up will get you prepared for those. Right now is the toughest market that you're ever going to see. And we're doing it every day. Same setup, nothing changes. And we literally guide you through it, basically. Guide you through it. Guide you
Basically, we do guide them through it. What do you mean, basically?
but we
Man, you're calling out levels where it's going. I'm trying to help as much as I can.
will
Um,
we'll get you there. It just be mindful you're in good hands.
you're not going to get this overnight, guys. I mean, it's took us 8, 9 years to get here.
Yeah.
Okay, but will the learning curve shorten? Absolutely, absolutely. Can you learn this in 3 months? Maybe if you put in the work.
Yeah.
6 months, more realistic. A year? Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And you gotta think, we watch the market like, I mean, me and Dobbs talk to like 10:30 some days, and then I get up at 3. So
Oh
I get
man,
up
you
at
talk
about
three,
3.
4 times a day
Yeah, so we're
on the
literally,
phone. That's not even counting text.
yeah,
That's just on the phone.
yeah.
Live phone
I,
call.
I woke up Dobbs yesterday. So
Yeah, he didn't know I stayed up all night trading.
yeah, and I woke him up. I was like, yo, hey, where you at? But then I told him, I said, look what they're doing. They're setting this up to go up to this price. Literally the same price we talked about this weekend. And
Yep.
look, we're literally 10 points from it. There's nobody doing that.
No.
Absolutely nobody. It
No.
could be. It could be people saying, hey, you know what? Liquidity is right here. It's going to here to this liquidity and then this liquidity here. But they won't tell you how to get there. They won't tell you how to get there. They'll be like, oh, yeah, you see, they came down here to get this liquidity. They'll say it came down here and they were going to sweep here. That's what they'll say. Yeah, it came down here, sweep. I just missed it a little bit. We thought we were going to come down here and keep going. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
It is where it is. Like, okay.
But guess what? We'll just do it again tomorrow, same time, same place. You know?
Out.
Same time, same place.
There's no music today. You know that, right?
Huh?
You ain't put no music on today.
Ain't got no music?
Nah, you ain't put no music.
You didn't hear no music earlier.
I told you there was no music. You ain't hear me though. I think,
What?
yeah, you were over there jamming with the music, talking about
You
dancing.
gotta be kidding me, man.
I heard you tap dancing in the back.
Oh
I hear
no.
that. I heard you over there
No.
jamming out, hitting the desk, like you were playing the drums. I was like, Dobbs is going in. I was like, Dobbs, there's no music. I think
What
you muted me.
well, let's hope we got music this time.
I'll let
Let's
you know.
just do a little snippet. Can you hear it?
Cause so many times.
There goes some music.
Oh, you heard it that time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I put my dog to sing.
I hear you, man. Staying trading, knowing where price is headed is our edge. We know how the market moves. If you don't believe us, come check us out.
Come find out.
You'll find out real quick. We know what the hell we're talking about. No doubt. Risk and disclosures. The risk of loss in trading securities, options, futures, forex, and commodities can be substantial and not suitable for all investors. You must consider all relevant risk factors, including your own personal financial situation before trading. Do not risk money you cannot afford to lose, guys. That's why we use the prop firms. You assume the risk of any and all financial investments you make. Know why? Because we do not tell you when to enter or get out on a single trade, but we show you how to read the charts at Stingham Trading.
Cause so many time passed by. Don't know why I'm losing my mind. Ego was so strong inside. At this point I just lived a lie. I just lived a lie. I wish I could tell you why. I wish I could feel you again, but I know it's too late, and I know you're away. There's a chance to apologize. Nah, nah, nah. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you'll never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye. I sit in my ride, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I sit in my ride. So many time passed by. I saw you last time. This is my last ride. I wish we're gonna see us on the other side.